Okay, I have to mainly today. No, it's not. Okay. So still finding common denominators. Okay, still finding common denominators, still adding and subtracting. Actually, from this whole presentation, there's one addition slide. The rest of it's subtraction. Okay, because today we need to focus on regrouping with mixed numbers. Okay, all right. So we're going to start with this. Okay, so if you see at the top, it says sums in simplest form. What's a sum?
Oh, the answer to an addition problem.
Answer to an addition problem. Okay, so this is one part of our sum. So if you notice, we have a whole number and an improper fraction. Okay, so we have 1 and 17/12. I can't have 17/12. Okay, so I have to fix that. So what we've done here is we move our 1 over and leave it the same. I have to make my 17/12 into a regular fraction. Okay, so I know that I can pull 12/12 out. Okay, remember when you have the same number on the top and the bottom, that's 1 whole. Okay, so I have 12/12. This is the same thing.
It's 1 whole.
I'm going to go down again as 1 whole. Okay, but I still have the rest of my fraction left. So if I do 17 minus 12, what do I have left? 5. So I have 5/12 left here. Okay, so now I have my original whole. I have a new whole that I pulled out from my improper fraction. And I have the rest of my fraction that I have left. Okay, then I bring this down again because I can't do anything else to that. Then I can just add all that together. So I have 1 plus 1 plus 5/12, which equals 2 and 5/12. Okay, 2 and 5/12. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that? Okay. Let's look at the next one. So we have 2 and 22/18. Again, I have a whole number. I have an improper fraction. Okay, so I'm going to bring the whole number down. Okay. What's my 1 whole going to be from here? 18 over what?
18.
18 over 18. Okay. So 22 minus 18 will give me what left?
No,
4.
4.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing I just did. This equals, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. Okay, it's supposed to be the arrow. That turns into a 1. My 2 stays the same. My fraction stays the same. So now I have 2 plus 1 is 3 and 4/18. But I can simplify that little piece right there because both of those numbers are even.
2.
So I can divide them by 2. So now I have still 3 and 2 9. Okay, so I know this was my original number, but I had to simplify it down to that. Okay, let's try the last one on your own. 4 and 34/24. 4, 34, 24ths. All right, let's look at the last one. What's my whole number?
4.
4. It still stays the same
24.
for now, okay? Then I have to pull a whole out of this one, which is 24/24. And then I have the remainder of my fraction, which would be what? 10/24. Okay? If you add these two together, you get that. Okay? So that's an easy way to check your answer. Okay. 4 still stays the same. This becomes a 1. And this one stays the same. If I add those together, I get
5, 10, 24.
5 and 10/24, but this can be simplified
Yeah.
into 5 and 5/12 because I can divide both of these by 2. So 5 and 5/12. So if I put my answers over here, ta-da! Easy, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is kind of what you're going to be doing. Not exactly, but kind of. Okay. Your next slide is simplest form. It doesn't have improper fractions, but you have to simplify your fraction part. Okay. You have to simplify your fraction part. That's what we just did here. That's all we did. You have an answer at the end. Simplify your fraction. Majority of them you'll be able to divide by 2. Some of them won't be by 2. Like this one, the first one, I have 30 and 42. What number will go into both of those? 6.
You get
6 will go into both of those, so you can divide that by 6. How about the next one? You have 10 and 25. 5. 14 and 24. 2. 26 and 40.
3.
No, 1. 4, 4.
You cannot do
7.
2. You're going to do 2.
Which one are you on?
3.
Oh, 0
Okay.
is even.
How about this one? 8 and 16.
8.
8. 24 and 36.
12.
2.
No, yes, 12.
2.
Yes,
You can do 12. You can do 12.
And then 2.
48 and 60.
8. 12. 6.
12. You can do 12 again. 12 and 32.
6. No, it's 8. 8. 4. 4. 8.
4.
4. Okay?
Why does it look?
This is where you have to know your multiplication facts.
How come you
I used to kept saying random stuff, confusing me.
You have to know your multiplication facts to be able to simplify. If you don't know them, try 2. 2 don't work, try 3.
Well, you should know that it's not even.
Okay? If it's not even, you cannot do 2.
Or 4.
Isn't it
Okay.
like, I think I asked this last week. I don't know. Isn't it just more than divided by the bigger?
Yes. Okay, so let's look at subtracting mixed numbers with regrouping. So, Friday, we looked at subtracting mixed numbers where I didn't have to regroup anything. Okay, I can just subtract it and everything turned out okay. Now I'm going to have to regroup. Okay, so let's look at this first one. I have 4 and 1/4 minus 2 and 1/2. What's the first thing I have to do?
Save your denominators.
Find my common denominator. I have a 4 and a 2. 4. So I'm going to do my fraction part first. And y'all already told me my common denominator is 4. Do I have to do anything to this one? Nope. I can put 1 to hold my place. I still have 1 4. How about 2? 2 times what will give me 4? 2, 2, 2. So now I'm going to change these. So now I have still 4 and 1/4 minus 2 and 2/4. I have 1 minus 2. I can't do that.
No, you gotta borrow from
Okay.
the whole number.
I cannot do that. So I'm going to have to break this down like we just did. Okay. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to take a 3. Okay. Because I'm borrowing 1 from my whole number. Okay. Borrowing 1 from my whole number. If I borrow 1 from here, I want to turn it into a fraction. So it's going to become
3 is
4 fourths. Okay, because this is 3. Remember, this is 1 whole. Okay, so that still is 4 right here. Okay, and I leave my other fraction the same. Now, I need to add that together. Okay, I have to convert this before I can subtract anything. Okay, so my 3 stays the same. 4 plus 1 is what? 5 fourths. Now can I multiply 5 minus 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that now. Okay, I have to break it down first. Okay, so now if I do 5 minus 2, what do I get? 3. So I have 3 fourths. What's my whole number? 3 minus 2? 1. There's my answer. Okay, it is a lot. It is a lot. But on these, put my stuff up here. Okay, so I have to.
Why aren't you just typing the form?
Because it's easier for me to just write on it. Okay, so when I separate it out, if you look here, I turned this into 4 over 4. Why did I do 4 over 4 and not 5 over 5?
That was
Because 5 is bigger than 4.
no.
Why did I do 4 over 4? Do I have fifths?
No.
I have what? I have fourths. I turn it into whatever I have. Okay? I use whatever I have. I have fourths. I need to turn that other whole into fourths so I can add those together. Because what would happen if I turned this into fifths and I had 5 fifths plus 1 fourth? Can I add that? No, I can't because my denominators aren't the same. Okay? So, you have to have the same denominator. So, whatever my fraction is, that's what I turn that into. Okay?
Can you tell Amy to stop shoving me?
Okay? So, I'm not sure why they put that on there twice, but 3 and 5 fourths minus 2 and 2 fourths gives me 1 and 3 fourths. Okay, let's look at this other one. So we have 6 and 2/3 minus 2 and 4 fifths. First thing I have to do is I have to find my what? I have to find my common denominator. So I have 3 and 5. They're not even. Mallory, what is it? 15. So let's do my fraction part first so I can get my fractions right. So I know that my common denominator is 15. Okay. 3 times what will give me 15?
3.
Okay. 5 times what will give me 15? 3. Okay. What's my new numerator up here? 10. How about down here is 12. Okay. So I have now 6 and 10/15 minus 2 and 12/15. I can't do 10 minus 12. So I have to break her apart. Okay, so this is going to break down into 5 and what?
15, 15.
15/15. Why did I do 15/15?
Because that's the
80.
denominator.
Because it would even out the number rate.
Right, because I have 15 here. So this has to be 15, so I'm able to add everything together. Okay? All right. Now, what's the last part? Here is 10/15. Okay? So 6 plus 15/15. 5 plus 15/15 is 6. Okay? Now, I have to add those two fractions together.
25.
So now I have 5 and 25/15 minus 2 and 12/15. Now can I subtract?
Yes,
Now I can subtract.
it's 23.
So 25 minus 12.
23.
What's 25 minus 12?
13.
13.
Oh, dang, why did it take
So
so
13/15. What's my whole number? 5 minus 2.
3.
3.
Wait. But you put 25, 15, that's impossible.
5 and 1/4 minus 2
12?
and 5, 6. My common denominator will be 12. So let's do that part first. Four times what will make me 12? 3. 6 times what will make me 12?
2.
2. Okay, so my top one's going to be 3, and that's going to be 10. So now I have 5 and 3/12 minus 2 and 10/12.
You show me something. Do you put it in order based off the bigger whole number?
It's however they give it to you. Yeah. However they give it to you. Okay. So I can't subtract 3 minus 10. So what do I need to do? I need to break it apart. So break this apart into 4. What's my fraction going to look like? 12/12 plus 3/12. So now I have 4. What's 12 plus 3?
15.
And 15/12 minus 2 and 10/12. Now can I subtract?
Yes.
Now I can subtract.
5.
So 15 minus 10 will give me what?
No.
So 5/12. What's 4 minus 2?
2.
Can I simplify that?
Yes. No.
Nope.
No, you can't.
No, I cannot. So that is 2 and 2. So 5 and where are we at? There it is. There it is. 5 3/12. And the bottom one is 2 and 10/12. My top one becomes 4 and 15/12. And then my answer is there.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Did we figure